Morning, everybody. Oh, my voice went a little squeaky. I need more drink. We're here today, and this actual live stream will be going to YouTube and onto Craftology. So I'm going to introduce who I am. For people who don't know me, I am Chrissy Lowry, the founder of Heartizan, and this is our gorgeous expert on Instagram, Dolly from Dolly Rocker.
Hello. No expert. It's all I've learned along the way.
You are. So I've dragged her on with me so we can get it really niche down and sorting out exactly what you've got to do on there, because it is about niches. We've had a little talk about it and getting your images right and tagging, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely all about tag. I mean, where I've got really bad feedback.
Oh, have you?
I'll turn you down a touch.
I think, let me just check.
Is that any better?
It sounds fine for me, honey.
I don't know if
probably not. Oh no, we have got someone on. We have got someone on. Can you hear us all right, whoever you are? Say hello.
Yeah. So with a post to Facebook is pictures and quite wordy. Instagram is all about the visuals. It's all about the visuals. So that's it's super important that your pictures are on point and your tags are, because when somebody's searching for something, they search by the keywords, and that is what your hashtags are. They're the keywords that people are searching for.
Yeah, so it's like a big search engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to check we're in the right place, because whoever's watching us hasn't said hello, which is really weird if we're in the Imaginarium, isn't it?
Do you know why? Do you know why they've not said hello? Because it's me watching on my MacBook, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
See, I'm good at Instagram.
We are in the Imaginarium, though, aren't we?
We are in the Imaginarium. Yeah.
See, I do so many lives, I never know where I am. That's my issue. That's okay. That's okay. I'm sure we can hear.
So I've got the MacBook, my iPad, and the phone. So I'll be looking all over everywhere.
Right. And March they have, which is if you're watching this, catching the replay whenever. During March they have Meet the Maker, don't they? In Instagram by Joanne Hawker. I'm only just learning all about this, and that's going to be a really good challenge. So we're all doing that.
Super. I do try and get involved in challenges, but this is the one that I commit to. I go all in on this one, because this time last year when I did it just, my Instagram went off, and the amount of sales that came through from it as well. So I just know that these little posts do make the hugest of difference, and you can repurpose them onto Facebook as well.
Which we've been talking about. And Twitter?
Yeah, and Twitter.
So tell us a little bit about that, and then we'll talk a bit more about Instagram, about exactly how you do. So you can go into your phone.
Yeah, if you, I'm not sure if you're already aware that you can link your Instagram to your Facebook and your Twitter accounts. So
I know Twitter, so I learnt that today.
So what I tend to do is I post on my Instagram, and you've got an option of doing it as a normal post that'll go on your grid. I don't know if you've heard about people saying, "Oh, it's on my grid."
No.
That is right. Well, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this.
You can see that perfectly. You can see that perfectly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so this is what people say is my grid.
Oh, okay. So
that's the grid when you hear people saying that's on the grid. So all the posts I do go on my grid automatically, which is great. But I also put them on stories. There is an option when you do a post, it'll say where you want it to go to.
Right, okay.
So with the stories, if you do that, when you come onto your opening page, so anybody who opens their Instagram who's one of my followers, I will appear at the very top there.
Right.
So that is why it's super important to keep your stories going. They only are there for 24 hours.
Okay. Yeah? So you want a story every single day?
Yeah. the more than that, the better.
Oh, okay.
So even because it self deletes after 24 hours, right? But there's so many other people doing them. You want to keep on top of them. So they don't even need to be meaty posts. They could just be taking a picture of a brew, or like something that just keep it going throughout the day. I tend to update the stories 4 times a day, which sounds excessive, yeah, but you don't have to. I don't put, I know it sounds really bad, I don't put lots of effort into them. They are literally, I could take a picture of, say, brew time with the TV remote, just to keep visual.
I recommend everyone takes photos of everything anyway, and I do.
Yeah.
Everybody, you should all be taking photos throughout the day.
Yeah.
That's something.
Yeah, I mean, it makes me laugh because one of my friends is quite big on Instagram, and she's all about the home and cleaning and stuff. So, but I know her behind the Instagram, and she's normal, right? I would go in her house and there's a pile of washing and kids' shoes there. I'm like, this is not Instagram ready, because and I know that once a month she blitzes that house, sets it all up, spends a day taking pictures, and then she gets back to her normal life. So going back to your stories, you don't have to have that perfect life every day. If you're out and about, take pictures, keep them there, keep them on your phone, and you might be doing nothing interesting. You might be still in bed in your jimmies, but just send a nice picture of a cup of tea, or out having a cake, or a nice view, and
it doesn't stories, anything on the stories, anything. Doesn't matter.
It's not. Yeah, it's just to keep your name at the top of that list.
Should it be branded, or doesn't that matter either?
Doesn't matter. It does not matter at all, because you don't have to put any effort into it. Just share a picture.
Just to
share a picture to keep your company up at that top, because then people will click on your story and they're going to go and they do tend to go and have a nosy at your latest posts.
At your grid.
So your grid. So your grid should be branded.
Right.
Yeah. Make an effort on the post to your grid.
So all we learnt last month with Canva and all that, make sure you you can change it to an Instagram post on Canva.
Yeah, definitely. It's so that it all your grid, going back to your grid, looks super gorgeous. The big thing at the moment on Instagram is flat lays, without a shadow of a doubt. They
talk to us a little bit what a flat lay is, in case people don't know.
Right. So a flat lay is literally you lay something flat down and take a picture from above, looking down. The background tends to be as clear as it can possibly be. So perfect. It doesn't have to be a white background, but the less cluttered, the better.
Okay. I see people put like flowers and.
Yeah. See, well, you can, if anyone wants to have a nosy at my grid, you'll see.
We will in a minute. We'll turn it around in a minute. Hello, someone's watching us.
Oh, nice, Sue. My product pictures.
I don't know who it is.
Usually on black background, a white background, just product, no fuss, no clutter, nothing.
Logo.
Yeah. Well, I always make sure that you can see my stitched label. My label is always shown on my products.
Right.
But then you can do a lifestyle flat lay, which is, so for mine, it would be, that you'll see in a minute, say somebody's using one of my bags for knitting, to store the knitting in. So you'll have bits of wool around, and so you can use flat lays for two very different purposes. One as a product picture, which is very clean and very, very blank. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't detract from the product. Whereas the other kind of flat lay can be a lifestyle. So if you're going on your holidays, some of my posts about holidays.
Power of lifestyle is amazing.
Yeah. Sunglasses, pair of flip flops. Yeah. Where you're going on your holidays, and if you use your hashtag flat lay, because it's so big at the moment, flat lays, everyone loves flat lays, you get seen by more and you'll come up in more searches.
Okay, so
but they will not necessarily want your product. They're just people who like to look at flat lays.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the hashtags in a sec. I'm just going to see. So that's your flat lays. We're going to show your Instagram account, and then we're going to talk about your task for this week for Instagram. Sue says she's just doing a flat lay now. I've got to admit, I have to hold my hands up. I don't do a lot on Instagram because Dawn does all our Instagram on Heartizan, and I tend to neglect cuddle beds. But I'm going to do the challenge. I am doing the challenge, and I think that's something that I need to do, and I think we all should do it. I think there is. You can get sales from Instagram. You can get a shop. Next week, Dolly's going to come on with me, and we're going to set up attempt to set up a shop and talk to her a bit more about shops, because I think people need to know that. I think you need a shop. You can tag your products, and it's a touch point, which is what you all need. So let's have a look at yours. Try and get this done properly. Let's turn that up. Am I on? Yes, I am. There we go. So you can obviously, you know how yours goes, doesn't you? So at the top, you've got all your followers. You've got online shop based in Manchester. This is the bio, isn't it?
Yeah.
Specialising in bespoke self-tidying makeup bags. DM for wholesale orders. I love that. DM to collab. And then you've got Heartizans, obviously, so they can go straight through to your shop. So everyone's bio, Dolly, should be a bit like that.
Yeah. I mean, you are limited to the number of words that you can use on your bio. Okay. So be mindful of that. You want the salient points. See, a lot of my tags include Manchester because we have quite, it's called indie shopping around here. And we saw that there is a lot of like crafty, smaller companies in the Manchester area. So they're quite big on bigging up Manchester. So that's why I wanted my location in on it. And yeah, you want to keep it to the point, small. And if you are open to wholesale orders,
and it's Imaginarium should be, this is where we should be going, guys. So I'm going to change mine. I'm going to put DM for wholesale.
Yeah, well, that's it. And again, DM to collab. You may or may not know what a collab is, but it's basically when you team up with somebody, like we've teamed up and done Sensory Rocks. You join up with another company and either come up with a product to work together, to make together, or maybe say, for example, because I'm makeup bags, I could collab with an Avon rep, for example, and then through that collab we'd sort of share each other's business details and hopefully get sales and more followers, likers, etc.
It's part of our 72s, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. So it does all dovetail into each other. And the last thing, and it's a very important thing, is where they can buy your stuff. That's what you need to add in your bio. Make sure they can easily find out where to buy your stuff, because there's no point if they love your page but they can't find out where to buy your stuff. So make sure you put a link into your shop.
So what was I going to say? Something just popped into my head, and do you know what? It went off again. Oh, hashtags. Now, hashtags, there's no hashtags in your bio, so you don't put them in your bio.
No, I've never done. I've never.
I don't know, so that's why
I'm just having a look now. No, I've not actually put any hashtags in, and to be quite frank,
I don't think it looks so clean myself.
No, you're better keeping it as clean and fresh as possible, because every single one of those pictures on my grid have at least 10 hashtags. Nobody's and some of them do have the hashtag Dolly Rocker.
Yeah.
As I'm trying to build up that little one. So I don't actually think it's relevant. But for
No, I
next
don't.
week,
I like that. That's very
have a
clean.
look.
Mm.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a look at your grid. Getting it, I'm getting it. And we've done some questions for you yesterday, a little quiz, and we asked about what the target audience, what the age of the people that hang out on Instagram are. And they are young. I think it's 16 to 25. I've got that stuck in my head, so it's around that, or it might be a little bit, I don't know, 19 to 27. It's the youngies, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. My main thing are the 25s to 34s on mine, but bearing in mind the majority of my posts and tags include mums, because I want to make mum's life easier, so you will your age range on your insights, if you ever look into insights, I don't know, you may do, I do. You can use this to see what your current audience is, and how far away it is from your target audience, because I don't want to be selling to a load of 13 to 17-year-olds, because they're not the people who buy
they're not
my stuff. It's the mums that buy the stuff for the listeners. But yeah, it is the younger.
It's the young generation, isn't it, that hangs out on Instagram. Molly's on it. My kids are on it. All the kids are on it.
Yeah. I've got to bear in mind that the younger age range are the scrolling nation. So they need something when they're scrolling through that catches their eye straight away. They're not interested in the chat, that in the information at the top. They want to see something that makes them want to look more.
And stop.
And that's what you've got to think about when you do your thing.
Stop the scrolling. So I'm just going through your grid. No, actually, I'm going to go through the top. So at the top, you've got camping, tag your bag, mentions Relove. What are all these videos? Winter something and Century Rock.
Right. So if you, these are the top things that are like albums. So in regards, say, like Facebook has albums at the top.
Right.
These are my albums.
So you set these?
I've set these, yes. So when I do a story, if it's a particularly good one, and I don't want it to disappear off after 24 hours, which that is their default setting. Everybody in the world's stories is defaulted to delete after 24 hours. If there's one I particularly like, say if you've tagged me in your story, and I want to keep that, I go on to hang on a second. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Can you see the a little tag thing there?
We're very, very small on here. So where is it?
So right. I'm just looking here. It's stopped again. I keep freezing on the Mac. So if you go on, you're looking at my grid.
Yeah.
Where it says posts, go further along where it says tagged.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And if you click on that.
Yeah.
Oops. I'm just a couple of seconds behind.
So this is where everybody who's tagged you on a post will come up on these.
Yeah. So you scroll down a bit. These are things that people have tagged me in. So if you go to the one with Zach with his little
yep. Click on it.
Click on Zach. Yeah.
Yep.
Excuse me.
So Heartizan tagged you in this.
Yeah. So click on one that you like.
Yeah. What am I doing?
And then yeah. So from there, I'm going to show you how I do it. So I'm now, where you see that little arrow?
This one? Yeah, like a little aeroplane.
Yeah. So I'm now literally clicking on that, and it comes up, add post to your stories.
Right? That's a good
So
tip.
I'm now adding it to my story. right? And
Just stay in my house there. That is a mess. See, but I don't care.
so I've added it to my story now, and then it gives you the option to also add to your highlights, which are those circles that you're seeing at the top.
They're highlights,
right?
Okay.
They're highlights. So I'm now going to add that into my Sensory Rocks one, right? And shortly, I'm just going to click on done. And if you go in now
to Sensory Rocks,
if you go into the highlights,
oh, there it is. 34 seconds ago.
So, and also, so it'll be on my stories. So now my stories will have come back to the front of everyone's.
So how do you actually set the highlights though?
You just click on add. Yeah, you just literally click on add.
But how do you call them what they are?
Well, if you click on you'll have everybody when they open their Instagram.
Yeah.
Underneath their profile, they will have new. It's like a circle with a plus sign in it. If you click on new, you can from there add stuff and call it
whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
I love that. I didn't know that about Instagram.
Yeah. I mean, if you drill down, you can have board covers. On all these like camping, tag your bag mentioned, you can have it so it's fully branded with your branded colours or etc. But I just quite like them looking all different.
I'm just going through and showing everyone your tag bags. Yeah. That's so awesome. So people can click on
my favourite thing.
Then and they can look at them all.
Yeah. And if you it'll scroll through. It does like a little slideshow of all the taggy bags. That's running again now, and it's my favourite thing. I love getting tagged in things like this. I mean, obviously, it's not just bags; it's any rocker product.
Yeah, come up with a thing like that would give you a lot of engagement, won't it?
Yeah, it does. It's really cool to see them in use as well. Really awesome.
If I go back into post, I'm gonna get you to have a quick thing about hashtags because that's your task this week. So I've come on to the reusable face wipes. That's a really good image. How did you do that? Was that a Canva?
That was Canva.
I love I love Canva, guys. Really use it. Is. You get it free.
I lose a lot of hours to Canva. It is my new little addiction.
Worth it though.
It really is. It really is. And obviously, all Imaginarians have access to it.
And artisans. So if you're looking at us as applying for artisan, you get Canva. You get all this training. You get everything in a lovely packaging. So have a look at that. But that is an amazing picture. So you put that one up for the challenge, did you? Is this the challenge?
Yes. Yes, I did. So this was part of March Meet the Maker that I was doing. But this is where it comes back to relevant hashtags.
Okay.
So yesterday, when I posted this, it was World Wildlife Day. Right? And so that was big. It was big yesterday. There was a lot of noise about it on Instagram, Twitter, all over everywhere about World Wildlife Day. So I made sure I included that hashtag to get more visibility for it.
Yep.
But that also comes back to if it is quite wordy, which I'm not big on words with this with Instagram, but this is how I made it work for me. The March Meet the Maker challenge yesterday was time. So my post was about we're running out of time to make changes to save the planet and our wildlife.
Awesome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's how you've got to just sort of think a bit clever sometimes about the posts because that
isn't it? It's fitting it into events, daily events, and in the manner that in the planner that you can download from Partisan, it's got. Oh, you've got it.
I've got it.
That's
I
it.
have got.
Oh my
Yeah,
god! I haven't seen
I
it.
ran out. I'm on black and white.
You don't need to print it in colour. Oh gosh, no.
I'm quite. I like papers.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
I can write stuff and
Yeah,
scribble. So,
absolutely. Oh, that's really made me go. Oh.
yeah. No, I always have. Then I know where I'm up to because I want to be part of the challenge. I want to make it relevant to the specific day, so World Wildlife Day,
Yeah.
and the day of the week.
Yeah, and we have a big one. There's a really big one coming up on there. When is it? You've got it on there. Twitter's birthday.
Twitter's birthday is.
Come on.
Twitter's birthday. It is Saturday.
Oh, there's no dates on there. I apologise for that.
No.
The next one will be better. You got to work it out. You got to count it along.
3 weeks away.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's not so soon.
Yeah.
Which is the one that's?
It's World Book Day on Friday.
Pardon?
World Book Day on Friday.
There is also a huge one coming on Monday. I'm pretty sure it's Monday. It's International Women's Day. That is going.
Oh, it's Sunday.
Is it Sunday?
Sunday.
So that's not
I'm
far
too
away.
busy laughing about World Book Day now. I've not done the kids anything.
Oh, I don't miss that. I do not miss that. Jacob started secondary this last year, didn't he? I do not miss that. So let's go back to hashtags. Yeah. So we were speaking about them previously, and we were saying that you can use your 30, but they need to be relevant. So if you talk us through these ones, people can get a bit of idea of what to use.
Yeah. So obviously the challenge that I'm doing is March Meet the Maker. So you want that in. That is part of the challenge because anybody else who's doing the challenge, and it's a big one, will be having a look round. Some of them are crafters, but there's also other people that are getting on board now. You know, the bigger companies.
Is there?
So yeah, there's a lot more people joining on now that are. I think potentially you could be looking more towards the wholesales.
Awesome.
So that is you need that in. So obviously I've tagged the World Wildlife Day in for visibility. Now I'm working on something, the Reloved Revolution, which I'll go into it, but I'm using that one to build my personal following or my story. This is my backstory that I'm working on now. So that's the Reloved Revolution. So Instagram challenge is huge. Partisan because it's where I'm part of. So if people want to see more about what we're belonging to, that's what it is.
And you've also got Instagram challenge.
Yes, the Instagram challenge, that's massive.
Right, okay.
Because so many people are in on the challenges at the moment. So they want to find out who else is doing what kind of challenges besides this one.
So what we were saying in our little conversation, we were saying that you need to find the ones with the big numbers for the first. How many are you going to use? First, third should be a big number.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you can use up to 30. I've, at points, I have used 30 at a time, but I found that they don't always work for me. I'd rather use fewer that are more effective. And there's no point in choosing just
They need to be relevant, don't they?
Yeah, they have to be relevant, but you've got to split it into visibility to get out there in the big wide world.
That's the first one.
Those are the first ones, the sort of 100,000 mark. But with that, you are a small fish in a very huge pond. You need to do it for a bit of visibility to get out there, but you're not going to get that many people coming back. So then you go down to your next bracket of hashtags, which is like the 50 to 30,000. So you're niching down a bit. So
that would be mums for you, yeah?
Yeah, it's mums.
Yeah.
It's the Manchester ones I use because we've got a big community in Manchester that are really supportive. It's a handmade community. It's a good one, and it's relevant to my business.
Right.
So the smaller ones, so the middle ones are like the Manchester ones, Craft
Mums.
Buzz,
Yeah.
Wake to Make, Handmade Revolution. That's another one. Now the really niche ones,
Your own.
which are the Makers Movement, Small Biz Mama. Those are all the littler ones that you're more likely to get your people that.
And bone as well. You've got Dolly Rocker Tag a Bag, so that should go in there to get some branding at.
Yeah, that's it. Because the Real Love Revolution, Dolly Rocker, and Tag Your Bag, those will probably not benefit me now, but I'm working on my backstory for in 6 months' time. I want to have a decent history behind my account.
Yeah. That's really well explained. Really well.
And the thing is as well, it sounds really hard work, but it's not. I have what I call a hash bank.
Hold on a minute. That's our task. Let's.
All right.
That's our task. I was going to have a quick see if I can find Heartisan on here. I should be able to just go in here. Just check out Heartisan because this is our live. And we have highlights. That's what I wanted to have a look at. We have highlights, but we need to change them because it just says highlights. So that needs to be edited into different highlights, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So people know what we have.
Yeah, it is very simple.
Because
it really is quite a simple thing to do. Nobody showed me how to do it. It was literally tinkering. Just having a play around.
I think that's really important. I think having those albums are really important. Yeah. See, we've got hashtags and a link tree thing. I'm going to get this changed so ours says our magical marketplace buy handmade quality from the comfort of your own home, and it's got hashtags and there is no link, but there's link tree.
Yeah, now your link tree, if I'm right, I might be wrong, but I think your link tree, if you click on link tree, it'll take you to the Heartisan website, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, and back to Instagram.
Okay, so that's worth keeping, is it? Is that worth keeping?
So I can get that. From Linktree, I can go onto the Heartisan website because I've just clicked through it now.
Okay, so I will have a little tinker with this and get rid of the hashtag. It doesn't look as clean as yours. Look, there's the difference there, people. And then we've got IGTV. Do you do that?
No, I should do.
I should do. IGTV is huge. We don't do it enough. No. There's the tagged ones.
You have got access to it, and there's your Instagram shop is there as well.
Yeah, I was just trying to look at
that. Can you see it?
No, where do I?
Right, sorry, it's because I'm on the iPad.
I can find it on my phone. I can't. Can you not find it on a laptop?
If you
go. No, that's home.
No. Yeah, if you go up and if you go to the very top where I can see your top of your dashboard.
Yeah.
Go to developer tool. View. Click on view at the very top.
That doesn't say view.
Higher up than that. Where it says Chrome, if you're on Chrome or Safari or
Oh, okay, view. Yeah.
Click on view and then go to developer. You see it?
No. No developer there, darling.
Right. Let me just twist you around.
I mean, normally Instagram's all about using your phones anyway, so I know where the shop is. I just don't know where it is here.
Yeah, it's different because it's on the Mac, and that's why it gets a nightmare. I can twist you around if you want me to.
Yeah.
So if you're on the Mac, So go to View,
Yeah, I did. It's not in there.
Developer Tools.
Not there, darling.
You've not got Developer?
Nope.
Nope. Oh,
No.
View.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
No. Let me switch your background again.
My obviously, is it because I'm in Safari and not Google?
Yeah, it's Safari. It's because you're in Safari, not Google.
Safari's a bit rubbish. I don't know why I keep using it, but I am making the move. I am making the move over there. But there is, if you use your phone, which we all do, it's very easy to find the shop. I can't find it. I don't know how to find it on here.
I'm just going on. I've come off Facebook now and I'm going on to see if I can find it.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, stuck with the phone with things like this. I need to be able to do
you need to find it. We are going to come on next week together, as we said, and show you how to set up your shop. It's really important.
Yeah.
Bit of a pain that I can't show you it. What's all that? That's suggested. But you don't want to spend all day watching me tinker around, really.
No. It does get quite addictive, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Terrible.
On that.
The shop is there on the iPad, iPhone. There will be a way to do it on the
Safari.
MacBook PC, and I will find out how to do it because it's annoying me.
But nobody really uses the.
Nobody goes on it. Yeah, there's very few people that use it because it's not for PCs. It is for mobile devices.
Yes, absolutely fine. So we're off of your Instagram now. It's just me and you. You can see us now. We're going to talk about your task. Oh, whose else is on? I can't see who's on because I'm not using my phone. I think
there is Sue. Let me just refresh this because I've got a very unflattering face because it's frozen. I'm like, oh. Really unflattering.
Our landing page in our bio, so all the info's there. I think this is, I think this is probably still Sue on Canva now. Multitasking. Too many days. What's too many days mean?
Too many days.
Too many days. And coming back for proper. Dolly lessons. Yes, we need our dolly lessons. We definitely do. So your task for this week is to come up with a bank. Now, we've spoke about a bank before, and our Dolly's going to tell you all about hers, and this is what we need to see. So over the next couple of days, post in your banks, keep them on your notes, and if you tell me about what you do yours, then they can do something similar.
Yeah, and I'll do a screenshot of my bank because it's something that I keep on my phone. Because my notes are linked to my Mac, so it's just there. And this has not been done overnight. I've worked on this since last year because I found it's easier just to copy and paste just a few hashtags that are relevant. So in my Hashbank, I have a set that I use for Mondays, Tuesdays, when different days of the week. It sounds horrific and a nightmare, but it's not. It's a lot easier than you think because once it's there, it's a copy and paste job. I have certain ones that I use when I want to do a follow Friday or a weekend social Saturday, sofa shopping Sunday. I have certain ones that I use on different days.
So they're going to need to do some research, aren't they?
Yeah, that's it. And the thing, I have a set few. So I use Dolly Rocker, Taggy Bag, and Meal of Revolution.
On every
They are on usually one a day, at least 1 week. You always need to have a few hashtags. It's just good practice. It's just good Instagram practice to have a couple of hashtags. If you're feeling overwhelmed, just do, say, 3. So today it's Wednesday. So I could say, here's a spotty makeup bag, for example. And then I could put hashtag Wednesday vibes, hashtag drawstring makeup bag, hashtag made in Manchester. Yeah. So those are like relevant to the product, to me, my company, and to the greater world, which is Wednesday. And then you can build on that. And once you've got your hash bank, you won't even need to think too much about it. Because because once I know, see, if I'm doing a funny post, because occasionally I do daft posts, like sarcastic ones, I have sarcastic hashtags, or mum life hashtags, small business hashtags, and I just pick a few out of each pot and bang them on. It's really
for the top, the middle, and the bottom. So the task for everybody is to find your top 10, which you don't use all of, your middle 10, and your bottom 10, which is your absolute niche, isn't it? And then I want you to put them into the group to say what they are. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Awesome.
And it's like, and the thing is as well, what everyone needs to remember is it's not the end of the world if you get them wrong. It is all trial and error, and it's all been trial and error for me. I've just hit lucky that there's been a few good ones, and you realise yourself as you go on what works and what doesn't. It is all trial and error, and it's all part of the fun of it, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And there will be a PDF, and you're always going to get a planner from now on, what's coming in the next month. And this will be in the Craftology for next month as well, this actual video itself. So today, have a think about your hashtag bang. Hashbang. What do you call it?
Hashbang.
Hashtag hashbang. That's a bit of a mouthful. But we want to see those over the next few days. And have a think, put them all in, and Dolly's going to put you hers as well. So let's have a quick look, and then we'll get going. Wildlife Day, favourite bun day, this day and that day. Oh, that's what you meant, that day. Too many days. There is too many days.
Yeah.
However, on the planner, just stick to the ones on there, because that's the ones that you need. Just look at it. They will help you, and they will help you on Twitter. They won't help you so much on Facebook. Facebook will not help you.
No,
but hashtags for Twitter and the hashtags for Instagram on the big days, they will.
Yeah.
Trial and error. Yeah, it is. I got to admit, I'm not a big Instagram person. I'm not. And I'm going to try and resolve that with Dolly's help. And obviously this Manchester? Meet the Maker challenge.
Meet the Maker. It is a good one. It really is a good one. It helped me this time last year. And it really does work. It is worth that little bit of effort. And the thing is, just remember, keep that Meet the Maker hashtag, and out of interest, if you go onto your search magnifying glass on Insta, if you need inspiration, go on the search, hashtag Meet the Maker, March Meet the Maker, and it'll bring up everybody else's posts. So look, see what other people are doing. There's nothing wrong to get inspiration.
I checked out Joanne Hawker. I actually checked her out because obviously I saw this Meet the Maker and I thought, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And checked her out, and she has the little bit on what the days are, which I put into here. And it's just your interpretation of them, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it is, yeah. Yeah, it's I know some people can get a bit precious about posts and stuff, but there's no customers to go round, just help each other and, get inspiration off each other. That's what it's all about, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what Heartisan's all about, isn't it? That's what we're all about. That's what we're all doing here. So we're going to let you go. Thank you for watching. If you're watching us on YouTube, Instagram. No, they won't be watching us on Instagram unless if I get this on IGTV. You never know, because that is one of my things. This will be in Craftology, and obviously in Imaginarium, that's your task. Yep, I search for hashtags a lot and follow my faves. There you go. So you probably already ahead of the game then, so you can probably already have your bank done. Pop it in so it can help others as well. All right. Yeah. Take care, and we'll see you next week for the shop. Bye.
Bye.